Bottom line is we really need you, your friends, your family, and the dog, the cat, well, not so much the cat, but the dog, to like, subscribe, and or follow This Is True Really News at Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, thump, thump, Castro, not Fidel, and Pandora, not the,
Not her.
No, the
streaming service.
Deal. That the one. Scott?
This is True Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true, as far as you know.
So, some treasure hunters in northern Minnesota actually found something.
In Minnesota?
Yes. They thought it was so cool. So they took it to a bar.
This isn't the Bill Paxton movie, right? Where they get all the millions and things go terribly funnily
wrong. No.
Oh, okay.
See, they took it to a bar in Nimrod to show their friends and other patrons.
Of course. Why would you ever name your city Nimrod, by the way? I mean, think about it just for a minute.
I think the biblical definition of the name is actually kind of nice. It's just that nowadays it's used to.
It's never associated with that. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
So go ahead, Nim.
So shortly after arriving at the aforementioned bar, members of the bomb squad identified the treasure as a Korean War era mortar shell.
In northern Minnesota?
And these Nimrods brought it into a closed room.
In northern Minnesota.
And the bomb squad says, well, we didn't know if the round was live or not. So we'll just take that off your hands.
We'll be very gently removing this now.
Who is the Nimrod here, really?
See, we're right back to the current definition. Hey, you remember the Nimrod that got busted because he took a picture holding this packet of cheese and the authorities got his fingerprints off that photo?
You did that just a few days ago.
Yeah, it was all part of some big sting thing they did. But I didn't
luring them with cheese.
I didn't quite understand. No, it was a phone app. Called Anam.
Okay.
You see, the criminals thought the app was good and secure and couldn't be hacked. And it probably couldn't be, although it was being run by the FBI. Authorities in Australia, New Zealand, and Europe said Tuesday they've dealt a huge blow to so you didn't know it was 3 syllables. Organized crime. It was part of a worldwide sting involved the FBI, U.S. Drug Enforcement Agency, Europol. Is that the Interpol thing now?
Probably.
Okay.
I have no idea. I've never heard of it. This is the first time.
It's the European Police Union Agency. European Union Police Agency. It's Europol. Hope their badge looks cool. And law enforcement agencies in more than a dozen other countries. The results, they say, were staggering. According to the French news agency, AFP, an FBI spokesman said that it provided criminal groups in more than 100 different countries with 12,000 devices containing the Anam app, which allowed them to monitor their comings, goings, and stuff in a most secure way. Police in 16 countries carried out raids sparked by evidence from the FBI-monitored smartphones, and weren't they, though? 800 suspects, were arrested. More than 32 tons of drugs, cocaine, cannabis, amphetamines, methamphetamines arrested. 250.
They arrested the drugs? They are serious.
Sorry, they arrested the people. They seized the drugs.
Oh, okay, good.
Although technically they seized the people. They also snarfed up 250 firearms, 55 luxury cars, $148 million in cash and cryptocurrencies, and a partridge in a pear tree. Apparently, there were more than 800 arrests at more than 700 locations worldwide. Wow. We only catch the dumb ones, but you know what? It's very entertaining when you catch the dumb ones.
Well, that was actually a pretty smart way to catch them.
When you think about it,
I do like that.
It's honest. It's encrypted. No one will ever know.
Let's stay on the criminal side of things, shall we? Police blotter.
Don't we?
Just a single entry this time.
Oh, no.
Get settled, relax. 9:35 a.m. An officer stopped at the light on SR 305 and Day Road, saw what appeared to be golf balls bouncing on the highway beside the vehicle in front of him. As traffic continued north, he saw more of the items and realized they were actually powdered mini donuts. Wait, it gets better. The officer saw...
I'm a little angry now that they're wasting those powdered mini donuts.
Well, they weren't really wasting them. They were not trying to waste them. See, the officer saw a passenger in the truck in front of him reach out his hand as though he was trying to catch the donuts. The officer stopped the truck and contacted its driver. The driver said they had missed breakfast that morning, and their friends in the vehicle ahead of them had been trying to toss them donuts. The second vehicle pulled over voluntarily, and its driver identified himself as
stupid?
the chaperone for the group, which was which was on its way to a state sports competition in the Paulsbo area. The officer gave the party a verbal warning about donut throwing, and they were released. Subsequent records checks showed that the first driver contacted had a suspended license for an unpaid ticket.
That involved donuts too, this boy is.
The chaperone was recontacted and notified that the driver was suspended and a citation was being issued. Back to you, Monsieur Tony.
All right, long we're doing crook things. Remember Joaquin Guzman? Name ring a bell? Vaguely, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How about if I called him El Chapo?
Oh, yeah.
Mexican drug kingpin, got busted, extradited to the U.S., going to sit in our prisons for a long time.
Absolutely.
Mexican authorities are doing a raffle in September, peddling off 22 of the drug guy's properties, valued at about $12.5 million, so start saving a lot of pennies. Among the prizes up for sale, El Chapo's 10,000 square foot estate in Tlapan. Is that right? Man. Wherever it is, it's valued at about $4 million. It's got your 9 bedrooms. It's got your indoor pool, your jacuzzis, a wine cellar, and a party salon. I mean, he's a drug kingpin. You got to have a party salon. I mean, come on.
I would like a party salon.
On the more modest side, there's his cabin in Sinaloa. That's only worth $200,000.
Oh, it's hardly worth even.
It does, however, still feature the bathtub from which he tunneled out of his way to get away from the Navy back in 2014.
He went down the drain.
And my personal favorite, now, right, this place is worth $200,000. It's probably stunningly gorgeous.
Yeah.
Also up for sale, the 20-seat luxury box at Mexico City's Aztec Stadium. It's described as being an excellent location at the venue. Remember when Mexico won? They won the World Cup in '86? That's where they got the trophy handed out from that place.
Seriously?
Yeah. The box is valued at roughly $1 million and is paid through 2065. So I'm going to go with and if you check out I think it's the New York Post.
Yeah.
They have pictures of some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Some of it, obviously has been abandoned and looks like, downtown Minneapolis at times.
Okay. Yeah, I heard you.
I know. And then you look at some of the other stuff and it doesn't. Apparently business was good before he got, busted and ceremoniously thrown in the can.
Exactly.
This is true, really news. Send email to TiTR@netradio.network.